Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2, and this will be part 2. In the previous part, we created the character and got to know about the Harvest Fair, various competitions we have to compete in. So, let's be on the move. I should mention, by the way, there is an awful lot of spoken dialogue in this game, and most of it is of a very, very high quality, so I will let the spoken dialogue play out, but I will likely, for the non-spoken dialogue, give a synopsis in many cases. So, first up we have Rosa Mering, who's in charge of the Harvest Brawl. We can do the Harvest Brawl now, but we can also wait, which is the smaller choice because it gives us access to gaining a level, which makes the brawl somewhat easier. So let us bypass the brawl for the moment. Here's the merchant we had to trade first with. And it's just yap yap yap. It's basically a tutorial in using vendors. So, have to buy that one. Here's our foster father, and he is in control of the archery competition, and we will do that later. Let's first speak to my... I can't define whether he's my favorite or second favorite NPC. It's up in the air. Anyway, Thomas the Wizard.
Enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement.
Good to see you too, Thomas.
I expect you're here for the aptly named Knave's Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
One of these children, perhaps.
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
So, we are now going to employ someone. The unions wouldn't agree to employ because he's quite young. And we are just going to offer him to join the team and tell him the truth that we need someone who can steal stuff. And then he's making some funny comments about throwing acorns at Bevel. Nothing overly important. But he is useful because he's a thief character and we need to find 3 feathers. Can you say anything wrong with that? No? Well, it's trapped, by the way. He's not exactly the most skilled thief in the world. Of course, critical failure. It was, but... Okie dokie. You are so clever. Oh, because it defaulted to my cursor, is that what it's saying?
Yep.
Of course it is. Try again. That's clever. Obviously, if you were playing as rogue yourself, then it would be perfectly fine. So, he may as well just eat the party leader for the moment. And we need to unlock a chest. See if he succeeds in doing that. Hooray! Another feather. And then we need to pick someone's pocket. Melon green. And for that you need a sleight of hand or sleight of hand, whatever it's called, words of hand. Failed. And it has a cooldown, so... As I said, Kip is not exactly the most skilled thief in the world, but he'll do. Thank you. We now have the 3 feathers, so let's go back and speak to Thomas. Exactly the most complicated thing in the world, but as I said, this part is Tutorial City, so... Hello.
You look dreadfully pleased with yourselves. You haven't finished the Knave's Challenge already, have you?
Perhaps we found these 3 feathers.
Thank the gods. The Knave's Challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard.
You enjoy being this small, don't you?
Far from it. I'm quite cheerful by nature. That's why I moved to a swamp, you know. Sort of a challenge to myself.
Yeah. Okay. That was 1 down. So, next one. The Trinity of Talent. We're Starling, who happens to be the mother of Pebble. Quick, they're all waiting for you there. Waiting for me. Of course, juggling and puppetry are all well and good, but the children want to see magic, and so do I. Come on, Amy, your public awaits.
Aye.
So, spellcasting tutorial, we have to cast various different spells. And thankfully we have a quick cast menu here. So, first we need to summon the wolf. Then we have to enlarge ourselves. Hey! And then we have to blow up this barrel because it's an evil barrel. That was brilliant, young lady, absolutely brilliant. I've not seen such a display of magic since... Well, mother, you alright? It's been a long time, never mind all that, you 3 are most certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite a thrill for all of us. Oh, I nearly forgot, Thomas gave me these scores, and I should give them to the princess and her friends if they want the challenge, sure. So, we got some spells, and now Orlan, after seeing our magical powers, claims that there's something funky going on with a pig and wants us to have a look, and of course we are going to have a look, and it is very easy to see that you have 3 little piggies and 1 massive one. So let's have a look at it, shall we?
Well, Orlan's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Can you dispel it?
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
Good point. We'll talk to Louis first. And of course he's going to be very forthcoming, isn't he? We know your pig's been enchanted. Oh, you know that, do you? Well, knowing is a thing... Knowing a thing is one matter, and proving it another. I say you're a liar, spreading tales for that modern-headed Orlan. Spends all year crowing about how he'll win this contest, and now I'm fixed to beat him. He's paid you lot to slander me. Who else could be that if I paid you better to shut your mouths and tell... We can't have that. No deal, withdraw your hawk from the contest or dispel the enchantment, and then he starts saying unpleasantly nasty, silly things, and I mean, he had the chance, he could have been honest, but he chose not to be so. So, I can use Lesser Dispel. Cool, I may as well do it, there's no reason for her to have to do it. Lesser Dispel. 1 little piggy. And of course he's not going to be overly dramatically happy about that, and promising us all sorts of nasties. So, did you see the expression on that hog's face? Haha, had a few glorious hours of being a big porker, lording over his seniors, but now he's back to his poor little self. I bet there'll be some uncomfortable moments in the pigsty tonight. And I'd say the last time anyone tries to magic a hog in this contest. Mrs. Yoldi was shamed, but he brought it on himself. Glad to be of help, Orlin. It's all well and good, but I got this for you to do, blah 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 blah. Jerky. So, that leads us to the archery conversation, and I'm going to do, I wouldn't say cheat, I would rather say cheese. There's no cheating involved. We need to shoot, we need to hit 10 targets, and you can only miss by rolling 1. So you have a 5% chance to miss one of the targets. I don't need to get all 10, but I want to get all 10, so...
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster daughters.
I brought the Duskwood bow for you.
A fine bow. A fine one, made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
Yes, I'm ready to compete.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
Indeed, this is a ranged weapon tutorial. There's a crossbow and some bolts. Yeah. Come on. Light crossbow. Go on. Shoot.
Very good. You ready to compete? Come and speak to me. Are you ready to compete, then?
Yes, I'm ready.
The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Cool. Time to use the power of quick save. And if there is an editing cut, it's because the game decided that I should miss.
I shall be. For glory! Take that! Take that!
Last one. Cool. Didn't have to use the power of quick load.
Well done. A perfect score wins the competition outright. I've rarely seen such a fine performance so early in the day. You have a marksman's instinct. That much is plain. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
Oh yeah, I have a marksman's instinct. Yes, indeed. But we gained enough experience to level up. So, NPCs, I'm just, you can technically take control of their level ups to a certain point, but you know what, I'm just going to be hitting recommend all the way through. Because that's what I do. Level up, next, recommend, next, finish. Go, level up, come on, please. Next, recommend, next, finish. And of course, our own character. Favorite soul. If I hit recommend, it's going to recommend what is attached to the default favorite soul kit, not our selection, so we have to manually put them in every single time. It's not exactly harrowing, but it would have been nice if we could just say, you know what, recommend. You get to choose No, we do not. We get to choose one of these. Hooray! Cool. A shame. Okay.
I am no day.
So, time to do the brawl thing. Which of course is a melee tutorial. Where's the mirroring? Joining the harvest ball, blah blah blah. I mean, having a cleric being in charge of the ball might be a good idea, so you can heal stuff. We're ready to fight. Okay, so basically it's the same deal as it was with the range thing. We need to, we need to equip some practice clubs. One for each of us. Kid won't fight. Can't have a grown man beating a kid with a club. Yeah. So, come on. I technically don't need to equip them. They will happily do it themselves. But, just to make absolutely sure. And then we need to beat on a practice dummy. Until it breaks. Cool. I wonder if we're allowed to use magic. Likely not. I'm going to try it anyway. Ha! Where are you? There's some rules. We are not allowed to bet on the outcomes of the match. So.
Take that!
That's the first fight. As I did say, as you can see over here, they are half hidden. Bit of an annoying thing, but no, we haven't taken damage. We are ready to fight the mouse fowls. We'll have to speak to them. Yeah, fine. Sort of. And they want to have a bet. And of course he mocks Amy, but it's against the rules to bet, and you here see the first example of influence effects. The different NPCs or followers, whatever, they have a certain opinion of you, and you can gain and lose influence based on what you say to them. And unfortunately in this game, they have certain things they want to hear you say to them. You can't just, well, you can say what you want, but if it doesn't pleases the character that you're speaking to, you're going to lose influence with them. And if it pleases them, you're going to gain influence with them, and that's going to be relevant much later in the game. So, indeed, time to fight.
Take that!
Come on. That was difficult now, wasn't it? Well done, all three of you. The townfolk compare you to Cormac, and seems I aren't mistaken. Haven't seen such powers in years. You won the brawl and you won the cup as well. Georg will want to see you at once. Thank the gods, Kaylee, for truly they have shown you favor today. Well, I'm favored soul, so she is a favored soul. Let's speak to Georg.
Well played, well played. You've won the cup, and all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the awards ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
Good idea. I'll see you in a while.
I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off. This way.
And we gained enough experience for yet another level, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up these characters, and I don't... Well, he's effectively out of the party by now, that's why he runs away. I still need to level him though. What I was going to say is I'm going to do the leveling thing and then end the part, and when we come back we are going to be told how amazingly epic we are because we won the cup.
What's up?
It would have been nice winning a plate. Bad joke, I know. I'm fully aware, sorry.
Indeed.
Indeed. Next. Ding, 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 and ding. Next. Dinner fees. So, we need to select a feat, and of course we got weapon focus for free. So, extend spell. Use an extended spell card occupies the spell slot one level higher than normal. Saving throws and opposed rolls such as those made when the spell manages is cast are not affected. Spell with the duration of instantaneous or permanent are not affected. Excited spells have their duration doubled, lasting twice as long as normal. So basically it is keeping our buff spells lasting longer. We have another level 1 spell, so should probably take Bless around now. Sounds useful. Yeah. Cool. So we will head up to the... I don't know why the minimap gone... well, whatever. It went funky wonky. Has he got more to say?
Best I keep quiet, lest anyone think me sociable.
Yeah, we can't have that, can we? So, when we speak to Georg, we will be told how amazing we are. But that will have to be for next part. I shall end this part here and say thanks for watching, take care, see you next time. Bye bye.